Hello everyone, welcome to the next video of data structure using C. So in the last video we have seen the basics of array data structure. Now in this video we'll see one of the application of array, that is you have to insert a new element into the array. Okay, so what do you mean by insertion in an array? Now you have experienced one real life problem that suppose in the classroom there are 5 seats are available. Okay, and you are friends of different groups. So suppose friend number 1 is sitting here, 2 is sitting here, 3 is here, 4 is here. So any randomly you are sitting. Suppose you have arrived at a time period and your teacher has instructed that you sit at the position of where 2 is sitting. So what you will do, you will never sit on the top of 2. So you have to follow one procedure, that as one seat is available in the left hand side, so 3 has to shift to one left, so 3 will be present here. Okay, after that 4 will shift here, so 4 will shift here, 4 will be present here. After that 2 will shift, so 2 will sit here. At that moment, now when the position where your teacher has instructed you to sit got vacant, now instantly you'll sit here. Okay, so this is known as your insertion. What actually you are doing from your childhood, the same problem is known as your insertion in array. Okay, so let us see briefly what actually insertion is all about. Now insertion means this is used to add a new data item. Okay, so already one array is existing, you are adding a new data item into the collection of data items or your array. Okay, so for example, suppose you are having this particular array, number of elements are already present. Clear? Now you have to insert a new element 100. Clear? 100 you want to insert at a position 2. So at index number 2 you want to insert 100. Okay, so what you will do basically, now if I want to store 100, it doesn't mean I need to delete 50 or I have to overwrite 50. Clear? So whenever I am adding a new value into the array, so first of all I have to create a space in the right hand side to store the value. Clear? So that is my fifth index. Then where I need to insert 100, now index number 2. So from the right hand side till index 2, all the elements I'll right shift. Okay, so 15 I'll right shift here. So the processing from where I have started, I have started from fourth index. Okay, now if 0 to 5 is currently my array indices, then what will be my size of the array? Now obviously 6. Before I have increased the size was previously 5. So on the basis of size 5, previously all the values were stored. Whenever I need to add a new element or I need to insert a new element into the array, first thing I have to do, I have to increment the size of the array by 1, so that one new vacant position will be given to me. Okay, so vacant block is allocated. Now after that I have started from fourth index, so that means if my total size is 6, then I have to start from fourth. So this is size minus 2. So I'll start my processing from size minus 2. Okay, so first I have shifted 15 to right. After that I'll come to third position, I'll shift 30 to the position of 15, so 30 will come here. After that I'll come to the second index, I'll shift 50, so 50 will come here. After that I'll go to the previous one. I have seen now my work is over, so that means I'll come here, and then in place of 50 I'll store 100. Okay, so the basic principle we have followed, that we are following from our childhood. We are not doing anything miracle, we are just implementing or representing the code through our data structure that we have followed from our childhood. So all the values, we will first increment the size of the array. That means one extra seat we are adding. All those two friends, we are requesting that you just shift one by one to the right. When your term will come and this position got vacant, now you are sitting here. Or in other words, you are storing or inserting 100 at the required position, that is 2. Okay, so whatever we have discussed in this slide, let us write down the program so that we can practically understand what is being done in the background. Okay, so this is the program that we have learned in the last example, that last video, that is a simple array declaration and value insertion and display. Okay, I'm just rewriting the same code again. Why? Because the same array is required. Size, because any array program I will write down, I have to take the input for the size. I'll input one by one element to the array. Okay, and then after insertion, let me check that before insertion, elements of array are, I'm just displaying all the values. Okay, but while inserting a new element, I need position where to insert and one variable or value what to insert. Clear? So I'm asking the user, enter the value to be inserted. Okay, now from the user you are taking the input for item. Clear? So enter the value to be inserted. So whatever the value will provide to insert, now I'll insert. But again, I need to ask the user at which position you want to insert. So here position means index we are specifying. Third means third index. So 0, 1, 2, 3. 3 the index that we are considering as the position. Okay, so you can understand first that first you have declared one array. Now we have taken the size of the array. As per the size, we have taken input into the array. And till now we have not written any code for insertion. So before insertion, we are just displaying the values of the array. Okay. After that, you are asking the user what actually you want to insert, the new element you want to add. What is that? So now suppose user is providing the input. Clear? After that, again we are asking at which position or index. Okay. So you can give here one slash mark that enter the position or index to insert. Clear? So that the user who will operate the code can understand easily. Now, what we have discussed that whenever you want to add a new element, first of all, you have to increment the size of variable as 1 so that one space will be created. Okay. So let us do some raw work so that you can understand what we have done till now. Clear? So here one array is previously we have declared. Okay. Suppose array size was previously 5. Now I have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. These are the values I want. I have stored. So this is 1000. The memory location will be 1004, 8, 12, and 16. Okay. Now, whenever I want to add a new value, suppose the item I want to insert is 80. Clear? And the position is 2. 2 means here it is the index. Remember, we are writing the index. Clear? So that means at this 2 index, I want to store 80. Okay. So whenever the new element I want to insert, what I have done, I have incremented the size by 1 so that 1/5 index will be there at 1020 location. Okay. So now the size became 6. So I'll start from 4th index. Okay. So let us write down that. So we one variable I have taken j. Clear? Okay. Then let me erase this one so that clearly we can write. Okay. So j equal to size minus 2. Done. Because I'll start from the fourth index. Done. So till what I'll just go on shifting till my j is greater than equal to position. Clear? So j will be starting from fourth. This 15 needs to be shifted. Then 14 needs to be shifted. 13 needs to be shifted. So till j is greater than equal to 2 or the position, everything I'll shift to 1 1 right. Okay. So what I'll write here. So array of j will be shifted to array of j plus 1. That means fourth index will value will be shifted to fifth, third index will be shifted to fourth, second index will be shifted to 3, and once j will be decremented. Okay, so let's for more clarity, j is suppose currently 4. Okay, this is pointed by j. Now position, suppose you have taken input as 2. Then so j is currently 4, 4 greater than equal to 2. True. Now enter. So the fourth index value I am shifting to 4 plus 1, that is 5. So that means 50 is currently present in the fifth index. Okay. After that j minus minus. So currently j will point to 3. Again enter. 3 greater than equal to 2. True. Enter. So the third index value will be shifted to fourth one. So now this 40 will become, so 50 will become 40. After that again j minus minus. So j is currently pointing to 2. Again check, 2 greater than equal to 2. True. Enter. So the second index value, that is my 30, will be shifted to third index. Again j minus minus. So j is currently pointing to 1. 1 greater than equal to 2. False. Clear? So now all my shiftings are over. Done. So once my shiftings are over, now I got the chance to insert my new value. So where to insert? Already you have given position. So position equal to the item. Clear? So what happened? Now instantly at my 2 index, then I have inserted my value 80. Okay. So my new array become 10, 20, 80, 30, 40, 60. How to know that? Let us print this one. Okay. So the same display code we will write down. But here, no before. This is after insertion. The elements of array, the same index equal to 0, less than size. Okay. So just a brief. Now we have declared one array. We have taken the input for size. As for the size, we have taken input into the array. Okay. Then before insertion, we have not done any kind of insertion. So we are just clarifying these are my values, whatever I have entered. After that, we are asking the user what value you want to enter and in which index you want to enter. Clear? As I want to add a new value into the array, so I'm incrementing the size of the array by 1. Okay. Now for our shifting purpose, I am starting from size minus 2. Okay. That we have seen through the raw work. So till it is not equal to position, every value I am just doing right shift. Clear? After my right shift process is over, now at the given position, I am just assigning the new item. Okay. After that, I am displaying all the values after the insertion. Okay. So let us save the file. Insert array. Done. So enter the size of the array. Suppose again here it is 5. Clear? So 11, 22, 33, 44, 55. So before insertion, these are my elements. Okay. Suppose I want to insert 99. Add suppose 2 index. Now check. Previously it was 11, 11, 22, 22. But whenever I am coming to the index 2, now in place of 33, now 99 has been inserted. But we are not telling that we are deleting 33 or overwriting 33. We have shifted everything one value to the right. Okay. So 99 has been inserted in between 22 and 33. Clear? So this is again we can say one of the drawback of array, that to insert a single element we are disturbing rest of the elements. Okay. So now everyone will be clear how this insertion is being taken place. Clear? So if we'll just brief the code whatever we have written. Now you are incrementing the size by 1. Then from size -2 to the position, everything you are shifting to 1 right. Clear? And once the shifting process is over, now you are adding the or inserting the new item at the required position. Clear? Okay. So this is what all about your insertion of one element into array. Okay. So thank you everyone for watching this.